And it's got glitter on it. Yay! Y'all know I love sparkly things. Hey everyone, this is Jason Vaughn with Life After the Before photo, and you may not recognize me. I look a little different. I know, it's the weight loss. No, okay. So obviously I did something with my hair. So I actually went full blonde. I was going to try to go white, but trying to find white hair is very difficult. So I did the blonde, and thankfully it's darkened a little bit because it was way too light. And then I didn't like that because honestly, I look like Donald Trump. Actually, Grimes Finds was really cool and put this photo together. Wasn't for me, obviously, but I did add in the black, which is a little darker than my natural hair color, and I really like it. So, but today I want to talk to you about my weight loss and adventure, which is kind of the part about my hair. And, but first off, I've lost obviously 65 pounds now, but then I've also lost 10 inches from my waist. Now, look, I understand many of you have been lied to a long time about what an inch actually looks like. Let's take out the ruler. So right there, that's 10 inches. That's how much of me has disappeared along my waist. So I'm really excited about that. And if you didn't get that joke, you're nice and wholesome. Congratulations. But very happy to, as I lose more weight, one of the things I keep thinking about more is adventure and living life to the fullest. Because when you're as big as I am now even, that's difficult trying to go out and what you want to do often is, now I'm a little weird because I'm an entertainer, but sometimes you want to hide away. You want to not get noticed, which is very difficult when you're a big guy. And, but you don't want to give people a reason to mock you or to laugh at you, and because that's kind of what you think about all the time is how are other people viewing you. But when you start losing weight, you start to get that sense of adventure again, I think, and for me at least, and to want to try things. You know, one of my goals is when I get down below a certain weight, I'm going skydiving. I am going skydiving. It's not an if anymore, it's definitely going to happen, and I'm so excited for that. And just taking chances. And look, we're in a position right now where it's hard to do much of anything because most of us are still stuck at home to some extent. The economy is shut down. You can't do events, you can't do movies. And I'll be honest, one of the hardest things I'm having to do is because there's many of the rewards I would give myself for losing the weight, and one of the easiest things to go to, one of the few things open, is restaurants. And so I'm trying to, and I've made this mistake, but not to celebrate by going back to food and trying to make sure that's not considered a celebration in my mind, because it still is, because that, whether you're happy, you're sad, whatever it is, you go to food so often as the way to handle that. And working to try to change that up here so that I can change all this. Here's a before and after photo for you as well. You can see the change here. And I'll be honest, when I looked at, my coach said, because I've done some shirtless before and afters, primarily because it's, again, something I hate doing. Being seen with my shirt. I am the fat kid with the shirt on in the pool. You know what I mean? But being seen with my shirt off is not comfortable, and I'm somebody that fights what I'm not comfortable with, so that's one of the ways I've actually been doing that. I actually bought, I'm saying actually a lot, just realized that. We'll work on that, folks. I bought a new mirror, full-length mirror, so I can examine my progress and all of this. By the way, having mirrors around you is apparently a really good thing for weight loss because it reminds you, you don't want to get sucked into it, but it helps to remind you that you're working towards something. If that's one of the things you're working towards is appearance. Speaking of appearance, I love this shirt. It's an eagle, and this shirt barely fits, but it didn't fit at all, and now it barely fits. That's right, I'm taking a barely fits. But I love the eagle. It's holding an American flag. There you go. But continuing to work on those things, and my mirror was actually one of my gifts to myself for losing the weight, and because it's a cheap mirror, but somebody actually customized it, and it's got glitter on it. Yay! Y'all know I love sparkly things. So now when I look at myself, I'm so shiny. Well, the edges are shiny at least, but I think it shows off on me, anyway. And she's actually, this one's blue. She's actually doing a red one for me, so I'll show you what that looks like. But here's the shirtless photo, by the way, because again, this is something I am not proud of for getting to this point, but I am proud that I've lost 65 pounds. I'm proud that I lost 65 pounds. I have to get used to being proud of myself again for that kind of thing. That's something I've never been able to say out loud, is I'm proud of the work I've done health-wise, which is part of the reason I actually took up another adventure and became a health coach. That's right, the fat guy's a health coach. Some of you are going, what? But you know what? Here's what. The main reason I've been able to lose this weight is having a clear program, but having a good coach, having somebody that checked in with me all the time and was regularly there with me. And so, and she's also a fellow entertainer. She's a fellow balloon artist, storyteller that taught me how to do storytelling like 15 years ago. So I actually owe her quite a bit, but without that, I would not have lost all this weight and stayed on the plan. And so being able to teach that and to push people forward just a little bit, maybe to motivate them, is something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to be a Tony Robbins kind of guy, but the most closest I'm getting is John Panette comedian, maybe Chris Christie politician, but you don't get the motivational speaker so much. But I can be, and I will be, and I'm going to maybe I'll even keep this for long term. This will be my new trademark with two-tone hair, called Two-Tone Vaughn. Oh, that's so ridiculous. Two-tone. Ooh, you guys probably are like, that's not even funny. I'm like, you're probably right, but to me, it's funny. So I decided to become a coach with the program and help other people, because I can't walk you the entire way through the process yet. But I've lost 65 pounds, so I can help you get started. And you know what? That's the great thing. If I can be one step ahead of you and where we're going, and have access to the other people that do it, I think I know I can do this and motivate people and encourage them and be there for them as my coach is for me. And I'm excited about that. That is terrifying. That is something that terrifies me to say. I mean, like, you're a health coach? I'm like, yeah, I am. Because some people if you meet people, they don't see the progress. It's not like, all right, here's my before and after photo. It's like, oh, it's like before and during photo. There really is no after. Which, by the way, if you don't know, that's why it's called Life After the Before Photo. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this crazy video. I hope you laughed at my insanity a little bit, and I hope that it encourages you to go take and do some adventure. Go I mean, if the only thing you can do right now is go crazy with your hair, go crazy with your hair. Unless you do YouTube videos, who's going to see it anyway? If you're at home, go try something new. Maybe it doesn't turn out well. That's okay. You don't even have to tell anybody. Try something new, guys. I love you. Stay fit, stay healthy, stay safe. Wasn't that great? What wasn't that just fantastic? I just love when they just cheer when I walk into a room. It's like I make everything better everywhere I go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have a very important announcement to make for you. I have to tell you that during these unprecedented times, that it is very important that instead of trying to get your bleach yourself for your injections, that instead you use Favor for the delivery. I'm kidding. That was sarcasm. I did not mean that whatsoever. Do not try that, people. But you should use Favor because it's huge. It's the greatest delivery app there is. And I'm telling you, I know. Look at me. I know greatness. Listen, go order it. Use the code below, right here. That code, go use that to place your first order and get $5 off. Huge, I'm telling you, I'm saving the people money. So go do that. Go place your order with Favor, and God bless America.